So on this episode, we are unboxing the 5th Dungeon in a Box, which also comes with a special one-shot included. So we're going to be doing that after we make a lightning breath drink themed off of this box. So it's coming up right after this. Welcome back, guys. Tom here from the Geeky Drinkers and my awesome special guest co-host, my wife Amanda. So we are currently in lockdown because of COVID-19. Woohoo! So obviously Shell isn't here, Colin isn't here, but I'm happy to have my lovely wife. So we are going to be unboxing Dungeon in a Box number 5, which is super exciting because it comes with a Christmas-themed one-shot.
It's only 6 months later.
It's only 6 months later. Now, you guys probably noticed the package is off of this. It's off of this because I used it for Christmas. And it's been a long time. If you guys saw the 400 subscriber update video, it'll explain why. I will shoot a card right up in there if you want to check that out. But we're going to be making a Dragon's Breath drink. So this is based off of the Bronze Dragon. So this drink is called Lightning Breath. So what we're going to be doing is we're going to be starting with an ice cube in each.
All right.
Move that off there. And then we're going to do half an ounce of triple sec, which is amazing and delicious. So right in there. I think that's a little bit more.
Can I smell that?
You can, because it's amazing. So,
oh my god, this is like so orange. I've never actually smelled this before. It's been in our...
Yes, you have. I'm pretty sure I have you on camera doing the same thing.
Seriously? No.
100%. 100%.
Clearly it's been too long.
I know, right? And then after that, we have 1 ounce of Hpnotiq. So I don't think we've used this on a show, but it's pretty tasty. So we're going to do...
one.
It's a delicious one. It's only 17%.
It's
so it's
the
not,
sugar.
It's not that bad. It's pretty tasty, though.
An evening of just one of those, and you will not feel great the next day.
Yeah, make sure you have your water with that. Then, of course, we can't have lightning without Mountain Dew Voltage, which is kind of like a citrusy kind. It does have some caffeine in there, so it's going to give you a nice little kick to it. Kind of aerate all the booze.
I don't think you need to aerate something that's carbonated.
Sure you do. I'm going to say we do.
I'm excited about this last ingredient.
And as you should be, because it's new. We haven't used it before. I opened it to test this drink. So now that we have this, we are going to be topping it off with half an ounce of Dixon's Distilled Spirits Blueberry Gin. Look at this color, guys. Holy crap.
Can I make a request?
Yes.
Can we actually try it on its own before the drink?
Absolutely. We can definitely give it a try. Have you smelled this?
No, I haven't.
It smells so good.
Oh, it's so fruity.
You want to try?
Yeah?
Yeah, give it a try. I do want some, though.
Well, you can pour another one.
True.
Oh, yeah, it tastes like alcohol. It's good.
Can you taste the blueberry?
No.
Really? You can smell the blueberry.
Don't take my reaction to heart, because that's every
Oh, yeah,
alcohol.
it's definitely there. It's undertones.
Oh, it's got a nice burn to it.
That's nice. Oh, it's gin. So it's 40%. It's delicious.
Alcohol.
But awesome local distillery based out of Guelph, Ontario. So if you're in the southwestern Ontario region, definitely check that out.
And they have flavors in everything. I've never seen a distillery with so many different flavors.
I have.
Oh,
There's
really?
actually a couple. So Dylan's small batch distillery, they have a whole bunch. Junction 56 has a whole bunch as well. But this one here, we're doing half an ounce of the blueberry gin. So I guess it was already a little bit blue, so did not have the desired effect. But that's okay. There you have it. Lightning Breath. Based off of the Bronze Dragon. Because Bronze Dragons are lightning. So cheers. And cheers, everyone.
Way better with Mountain Dew.
Yum. Oh,
Oh, hello.
we have a cat.
Oh, it's an Artemis. She doesn't come visit very often.
We have our white munchkin kitty. Now that we're done our drinks, let's clear the table and unbox this. As I mentioned, we are unboxing number 5 of Dungeon & Box. So if you want to check out number 4, I will shoot a card right up in there for you. And yeah, it's freaking awesome. I'm excited about this box because it comes with a one-shot, and it was freaking awesome. So let's bust this open. Ooh. So if you guys have seen the Skinny Minis, this one is a giant Skinny Mini. It's like 6 or 7 inches tall. And this is Lord Cole. So he is the big bad evil guy.
Here, why don't you...
For... Oh, it's okay. So he's the big bad evil guy for the Christmas one-shot called Gifts of the Winter King. So I'll show you guys this. You'll have kind of an overlay on the screen. But it's the Wondrous One-Shot. And basically what's going on is the Chimney Range. Almost 1,000 years ago, the topmost peak in the snow-crusted mountains to the north was struck by a single chunk of shooting star. The impact was enough to blow open the heart of the highest mountain, causing it to erupt like a dazzling volcano. Ash and debris blasted high in the air, scattered all around the mountain range, and legendary mithril ore was exposed by this newly opened and boiling volcano. Essentially, long story short, without spoiling a whole lot, Lord Cole is pretty evil. He basically requires gifts to be given to him with like almost the entire village, putting in like coin, food, all this kind of stuff. So they basically have like none. And depending on how the actions go, it's really a matter of saving the village and ultimately defeating Lord Cole in this one shot. Amanda was actually one of the players in this. I DM'd for it. So I know it was like 6 months ago, but what were your thoughts on this one shot? It was your very first one shot that you ever did. It had been a while since you'd really been into like D&D. I think we were only like maybe a month into our campaign that we're still going.
Yeah, I
right
think
now.
Maybe like 1 session and 1 or 2, or we were... One was to figure out all of our stats from creating our characters from scratch, and then the next one was pretty much, what did we tour the village right off the bat?
Yes, but this one in particular, what do you remember about this one?
I remember Lord Cole being pretty intense. I think you even said that he was probably a little bit more advanced for us at that point, because we were all pretty new. We had one person who's teaching herself, and then the rest of us are just kind of like learn as we go.
Well, and I mean, like I'm teaching you guys as well, so
yeah.
like we'll often like pause kind of like mid game. I'll explain like different rules or situations that can come up. This one was kind of interesting because it's designed for 9th level characters. So I wouldn't necessarily recommend it for a first one shot, because going from very little D&D experience to level 9 can be kind of overwhelming. No, all of your characters in this were level 9.
Oh,
so you had access to.
But our other session, we started at level 1.
Yes, yeah. We started at
level 1 in experience.
Yeah. So kind of jumping ahead, I did make them custom elf characters, so they were all different kinds of elves. Because the whole Christmas thing. It was... What else do you remember about this? Do you remember how you felt on going through it?
I was very tired.
Yeah. It was... I think...
We played...
This was like, what? Like we did this for like 6 hours. And like, I didn't even like...
We went to like 2 in the morning, and by the end of it, like all of us were exhausted from getting ready for Christmas, and we all had big life events going on. It was so much fun, but by the end of it, we were just kind of like falling asleep on each other. Yeah, I'd love a redo of this one for sure, because there's a lot of really fun characters, really cool storyline. I don't remember much.
Yeah, that's okay. That's okay. There's a lot to this. You can, from a DM perspective, there's a lot that you can kind of give for like lore and stuff like that to set the mood, and you can kind of decide how much into detail you went. I think I went into detail too much initially, and that's probably why it took so long, but that's also me learning as a new DM. But either way, this one was a blast.
Oh, I remember this.
The
That
maps?
was cool.
Oh,
Walking into
yeah.
the room where we were confronted by Lord Cole. I do remember that.
So before we show that, so I want to show you guys this map here. So this is kind of like the village map, but you can see there's different kind of cabins. There's kind of a lake in the middle. There's lots to explore, and one thing that I love about Dungeon in a Box maps is they're all grid based, and you can use whiteboard markers on them, or dry erase markers, and they do come off. So if there's anything that you wanted to specifically mark, it's nice in that regard. So that was kind of the village one. This one here, without spoiling too much, as we go over to the other side, this was Lord Cole's throne room, where you basically battle, depending on how the story goes. But you can see on the map here, there's like different chains, there's lots of skeletons. It's basically surrounded by lava. It's very cool, super fun one-shot. I definitely had a blast DMing. And there's a lot, like, because it's Christmas, you can kind of, like, if you want to, it's kind of cool because you can make it, like, as corny or not corny as you want based on Christmas stuff. I thought it was super fun. It sounded like you guys were having a really good time.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun.
I just liked the giant mini for Lord Cole because he's huge.
That was kind of funny because you printed off this guy. You had the digital version because it was actually late coming in the mail. And
Christmas time.
Seeing this in real life with the actual skinny mini is so cool.
Yeah.
Like, I thought the printout on the back of, like, glued to popsicle sticks standing up on top of the makeshift map was cool, but this is even better.
So we're gonna move Lord Cole over there. So that was the one shot. Cool thing about Dungeon in a Box Wondrous one shots is they come around periodically. Sometimes they're around like different holidays. Sometimes they're like quarterly and things like that. But they always come with a cool encounter map and booklet as well. Sometimes they do come with big minis or special minis. I personally love when they do big ass minis like this, or even just ones that go with the one shot, because it just adds that little bit of extra to it. It makes it a little bit more worthwhile, in my opinion. Let's get into box number 5. So first things first, we're taking a look at the adventure booklet. So this one is City in Flames. So you can see right off the bat, there's 2 dragons basically battling each other. One is Poison, which I believe is a green dragon, which we'll find out in here. The other one's a bronze dragon, which our drinks are based off of. So, yeah, lightning.
Great color match on that.
Yeah. So in here, so I'll just read a couple paragraphs just to kind of set the scene here for you guys. So, here be dragons. City in Flames places the characters in the middle of a true catastrophe as dragons strike and the city burns around them. This adventure marks the turning point in the party's adventures. To this point, a variety of players have been introduced, and an ancient artifact may or may not have been uncovered. Now the dominoes begin to fall as world-shaking events start to unfold around the party. I'm not going to say too much because I don't want to spoil anything. The awesome part about these booklets is there's always different random encounters that you can have. Lots of different options for like monster aggression levels. In here, there's a really sweet overlay of the 2 dragons. Looks like Royal the Bronze and Moiled, the green dragon, which is pretty cool. And as always, right at the back, there's the winged drake, or the monster of that specific one, with its kind of stat block and everything like that, which is more for the DM. It's always nice quality. I noticed that the finish on this is actually a little bit different than the previous books. So if you take a look at like this one here, this is more of like a matte finish. This is more of a glossy. Personally, I prefer the glossy, but shoot a comment down below. Let us know what you think. Do you prefer glossy books or matte books? So here's one of my favorite things, our Reaper minis. So we've got the Dragon Hatchling Red and the Dragon Hatchling Blue. Which one do you want to open?
This one.
The blue one?
Wait.
So that's the red, that's the blue.
Yeah, I want this one.
Got the blue one?
Yeah.
All right. So we're going to open these up.
That wingspan.
I know, right?
I love looking at these. They're always so detailed.
Yeah, the Reaper series are pretty solid. Like, they're nice and cost effective. They're not, like, crazy expensive. they're fairly detailed, and you can see here, like even like on this one, the red one, like look at that, look at the chest piece, the terrain at the bottom, like the scales on the back, even the wings. Let's see yours.
That must be this guy here, right?
Oh, yours is on all fours. Mine's like standing up. Love the tail. Looks like kind
Oh
of
yeah,
like
I haven't had a chance to look that
like
far.
a bone tail. So those are pretty awesome. Now, one of my favorite parts. Actually, before we check out Skinny Minis, we're gonna take a look at the mystery cards.
There we go.
So, without seeing, do you want Dragon Scorned or Blessed Knights of the Queen? Which one do you want to read?
Dragon Scorn.
All right. So go ahead and read that off.
The dragon stole the queen, destroyed the city, and left me alive. These were all mistakes. Once per session, one member of the party may re-roll a damage roll targeting a dragon or its minions. They must use the new roll.
Oh, that's not bad.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Sweet.
Oh, what's this part here for him?
So it's a sticker. So it goes on. So in the last episode, I believe last episode or the third one, there's like kind of a strip that you can go.
Oh.
It's pretty neat.
I
But
like
this
that.
one here is the Blessed Knights of the Queen. So the blessing of the Queen gives speed to my step and strength to my heart. So once per session, one member of the party may re-roll their initiative. They must use the result of the new roll. So kind of like neat little boons that that can influence how the game goes. Now,
More minis.
oh yeah, the Skinny Minis. So these are the Skinny Minis. They're acrylic. They're double-sided. They're extremely detailed. And these are definitely one of my favorite parts about Dungeon and Box. Oh, yo, so these are all like winged creatures.
Oh, I like that one.
Oh, that's...
It's like half woman, half hawk.
I don't know. But I'm gonna pop these
Oh, there's
out.
another one there too.
Yeah.
It's so awesome.
I think it's pronounced Aarakocra. I'm always so scared about popping these out because I don't want to break them. Like, I know they're super durable, but...
Do you want me to pop
especially
them out?
with the wings and stuff. No, if you want to pop those out, that'd be awesome.
Oh, I see what you mean about being afraid they'll break. I'm sure
Like
they're meant to be durable.
Yeah,
It's
they're
just-
definitely very durable.
I don't think we broke one yet. Oh, I almost caught it.
It's okay. Yeah, these ones are cool. These are all like winged creatures. Artemis, get out of here.
I think I kind of nudged her. It disappeared.
Man, I love the detail on these.
Oh no.
Skinny Minis. Cool part is that there's a wide variety. Hey, found it.
Yes.
Yes.
All right.
All right.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, cat down.
No,
She all right?
She just lost her footing.
Okay.
She's good.
So there's this. I don't even know what this is. This is like a crust. It almost looks like a
He's got like a
mind flayer
mermaid tail.
tentacles, like mermaid tail, like the crustacean claws. That looks
He is
awesome.
a creature I would never want to see in real life.
Well, in our campaign, you guys are coming up to a sea adventure. So maybe you'll see some of those.
Oh, darn it. Damn
Did you do it again?
it. I did do it again.
So one thing I love about the Skinny Minis is it gives you, especially if you're a DM on the go, like obviously we're not going anywhere right now because of coronavirus, but if you're a DM on the go, they're very, very portable.
Hey, you never know. Your social circle could be just D&D people that work from home. That's allowed now.
That is allowed now in Ontario. You are correct.
Bonus.
Yep, there's always a spare one, which I love. Thank you, Dungeon and Box. And tile terrain. So these are pretty cool because these are double-sided, very, very durable cardboard pieces, very detailed.
I loved when you introduced these. As soon as you started adding little visuals,
Oh, yeah.
it started coming to life for me right away.
That's what I love about this kind of stuff because, like, there's only so much, like, personally, I think there's only so much you can do for, like, theater of the mind. I'm definitely working on it, but even just, like, little props and stuff like that makes a huge, huge difference. So in here, let's pop all these out, take a look at them.
That's intriguing.
Yeah, so that looks like either like a summoning circle or like a transport.
It looks like the
Circle.
transportation spots in Breath of the Wild a little bit.
Yeah, you're right. Looks like some debris, some rocks, busted up wagon. And then on the flip side, fire. Just like all fire. Which is pretty cool. So super high detailed, and it's nice too because these just have the crosshairs for matching up with the grid line, so it actually doesn't block anything out. You can still use your spacing appropriately. And it's map time. After I got this ring. So in here, I imagine, cool. So you can see like there's like suits of armor. There's like a really fine looking chamber in there. It's like a dining table. Oh, okay, that's like an upper level because you've got the stairs over here. Oh, I wonder if that's like by the ocean.
Maybe the back of it tells you.
Nope, because the back of it is
Oh, I love
Town
that.
Square.
Look at the
So you've
dragons.
you've got the dragon statues. You've got it going up here into whatever this is. What we would find out in the book.
This is what we're gonna do to our backyard, right?
Yes. But you've got, is that a fountain?
I think
Statue?
so. It looks like a fountain.
Looks like a fountain. And yeah, it looks like all like the shrubbery and everything like that around there. Different statues. And yeah, that's definitely an upper level where you could like hang out. You could hide. You could be scouting. You could really be just kind of keeping an eye out for any enemies. You could plan an ambush. So this was box number 5. What are your thoughts?
Super cool. I love the detail and all the... Oh, this one fell down.
That's okay. That just means he's defeated or knocked prone. But what are your thoughts on this, other than the skinny minis?
I think it's awesome.
What do you think? You like the maps?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I really like the maps. I don't remember seeing this one. Oh, we guess we didn't have any of the maps.
Well, this is... So, the City in Flames, so this is not part of the one-shot. This is totally separate.
Okay.
This is box number 5. Continuing in the Dungeon and Box series.
Gotcha.
On year 1. So, guys, what did you think? Is there anything here that piqued your interest? What's your favorite mini? What kind of minis do you like? Shoot a comment down below. While you guys are there, definitely make sure you hit a thumbs up if you like the video and you want to see more content like this, more unboxings from Dungeon and Box. And definitely, if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button with the little bell notification so you never miss a thing. We are going to be doing uploads more frequently because life is a little bit less hectic and crazy. So if there's any suggestions on future drinks, future episodes, future topics, definitely let us know. Interact with us in the comments. Share the video out. Share it with a friend. And remember, we love you, and we will see you next video.